Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Dishonored. So we did all of Lady Boyle's last party in an hour, so let's hop into it and see what happens after we accomplish that mission. We're going back to the Hound Pits pub. The final move: with the removal of Lady Boyle, his greatest financial supporter, the Lord Regent is now as vulnerable as he has ever been. It's time to make preparations to strike directly.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
What a weird attitude. Your two brothers were assassinated under your orders. Go get some drink. It's probably true. It's a strange attitude, nonetheless. Mission clues updated. Do we really need mission clues in this game? We've had... I suppose it's a decent hint system to just, in case you really don't know what you're supposed to be doing, but otherwise it seems strange that it's popping up. It almost feels like it should be its own separate thing that it never talks about, but if you go into the menu and look at it, it would be there. But people tend to hate those type of things because they never get found and feel kind of wasteful. So let's check the heart. We have a new rune and Lord Pendleton. So let's run up here and find this new rune before we do anything else. I shouldn't have put the heart up, it'd just be easier. I might need to talk to...
Hello, love.
Not Lydia, but the other. Maybe it is Lydia.
I once snuck into a party at the Brimsleys. Very strange it was, too.
There it is. On the other side of this wall. In our bedroom. What is the note? Anonymous note. Whoever you are, I must thank you for sparing at least part of my family. We all have enemies, certainly we Boyle women. In a way, you've done me a favor, so you deserve a reward. I've passed this along to one of my servants, to another who knows another, to one of yours. May we never cross paths again. So, one of the other Lady Boyles rewarded me for not... what's this? Here's a note from Bureau. Corvo, thank you for getting me a live weeper. This is going to be invaluable for my old friend at the Academy of Natural Psychology, or philosophy. Yeah, philosophy. As living plague specimens are quite difficult to procure. Rest assured my colleague will handle this situation as humanely as possible, Piero. Interesting. So we're getting little notes for doing the right thing. That's nice to know. Speaking of doing the right thing, before we go talk to the other guy.
Attention Dunwall citizens.
Let's see if we've still got the...
adjacent to Boyle Manor remain off limits pending an ongoing investigation.
Let's come over here and see. The Hound Pit's key is needed. Did we let him go, or did you kill him? I have no idea what they did. Let's just talk to this guy. It was probably fine.
We did it. And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her. Personally, I heard you upheld my name in a rather spectacular style and at some risk to yourself. I want to thank you for it. This little item has been helpful to my family over the generations, but I think you'll find more use for it than I ever will. Go on. Take it. You've had a long night, Corvo, but I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now, in Havelock's chambers above the bar.
So we get a rune. What these other people could do with the runes,
Attention.
I have no
You
idea.
are required to cooperate.
Let's see, what we have 3. We would need 2 more to get possession, 5 more to freeze time. We could get an overall movement upgrade in our speed. So I think I'll just hold on to it.
Overseers, as you would members of the City Watch and Elite Guard. They speak with the Lord Regent's authority.
Before I go talk to Admiral Havelock, I actually want to go talk to Emily. Because I always want to see Emily in, there it goes, powdered crystals, which the crystals make the rat lamps. Is that what they said? Here it is, the way to Emily's. Strange way to Emily's, but okay. It's strange that they would have her living here at just, she could fall off and break her neck at any point. I would have her in the middle of the building, guarded and protected a lot more. Alright. Some Tavirian ore sitting here. Where is Emily?
Yes, I tell her you will still need to study. And as Empress, you'll have proper tutors, one for each subject. And many personal She asks if she'll have spies. Yes, I tell her. I suppose you will. And advisors. So many advisors your head will spin. She wants a cake maker. Well, I tell her you'll have a whole kitchen staff with an army of chefs. And of course she asks if she can have cake every day. And I say that's wish my young Empress, which always makes her giggle. Sometimes she gets so sad, remembering these things. They remind her of her poor mother. It's been 6 months, and Emily is resilient, but sometimes I can hear her crying when she thinks I'm asleep.
What's this one?
Hello, I am Callista, and I am Emily's teacher, and this is my lesson plan. Boring sums, boring history, boring geography, boring 7 structures. Ugh, why can't we study sword fighting, and sailing, and monsters?
So you kind of see where her mentality is as far as Emily. She's more about the action than the knowledge, as most kids are, I'm sure. But where is she? She may not be anywhere. She may be just walking around in some random place that I haven't thought to look. We don't see a lot of rooms staying
That is not the vintage
full
I
of
asked for,
people.
you half-wit ox. No matter, just set it down. Leave both bottles and get out. I'm trying to write my memoirs.
Here they are.
Corvo, the time has come. Everything we have done, everything that you have done, has served to make this moment possible.
The Lord Regent is exposed, Corvo. Vulnerable. And now everything is in place to strike at him. We're one step from the throne.
One man, one beating heart, is all that's left of the forces that brought this city to the brink of ruin.
It is simple, but it will be far from easy. The Lord Regent's paranoia has reached an all-time high. He has lost the support of the Overseers, the Parliament, his financial base, and he's lost Sokolov, who made his security technology. So at Dunwall Tower, he has consolidated every remaining loyal man around him.
He knows something is coming. He knows you are coming. And everything depends on him being correct. Hierro will help you prepare. Then Samuel will take you close to the tower, near the waterlock. Last time you were there was the horrible day that all of this started. Now you will go there and end it. Good luck, Corvo.
I'm not sure what else we could say, other than our hopes are riding on you.
So, again, I just want to point out that they were lazy here in animating these cutscenes. I'm having to personally sit here and go back and forth every time each character wants to talk, and it is not a smooth transition. Fortunately, I'm on a new controller, so we're not having the issue of it slowly moving that way, like that, but it's still very much an irritant that, and I wanted to show that off. So in the last bit of that conversation, I decided not to switch back to the overseer as he was talking, just to see how ridiculous it would be if you sat there like you've been trained to do and hey, here's a map of Dunwall Tower. Why didn't we get maps of all the other areas? That would have been nice. But yeah, it's just totally ridiculous that they're not.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The streets adjacent to Boyle
take
Manor
people,
remain off limits.
look at people when they're talking to them. Still haven't gotten the key to that apartment. I think we eventually get it, don't we? And we haven't seen where. Here's Costella, we wanted to talk to her.
Corvo, Emily's hiding again. It started as a game, but it's turned into her way of teasing me. If you see her, will you send her back to me? It's time for her studies.
Alright, search the streets for Emily. And I'm glad I did that. Of course. Easy enough.
Shh! Don't make any sound. I'm hiding from Callista. It's a game we like to play. I remember playing hide and seek with you, too. I don't know why it's so much fun to hide from her. Here. This was at the edge of the river, in the mud. I put it under my pillow for good luck, but it gave me bad dreams. You can have it, as a present. I suppose I'll do my lessons now. Hiding gets boring after a while, anyway.
So, a new rune for just playing hide and seek and finding her again. Again, we need the key to this abandoned apartment. Still. This character never gets filled out, really.
I just don't like the way they look at me. I'm not a fool. I know I'd be the first to go if they got rid of people.
Let's make sure she's doing her studies.
What are the principal islands in the Empire?
Circanos, Bristol, Tivia, and Morley.
And which one is the biggest?
Bristol! And it's the best one, too.
And how does whale oil work?
That one's a trick. No one knows. Not even Piero.
Excuse us, Corvo. I'm afraid you're a little distracting for the girl.
Sorry. So, there's 4 islands. I imagine we will, in the sequel, be doing missions on several of the other islands. it is also probably worth wondering, at least out loud, that whether the fact that she slept with the rune under her head may have included or introduced the outsider to her path. Although the outsider may be very much just interested in her, since she is she is the Empress anyways. So it wouldn't be surprising if in the sequel it turns out that the Empress tends to be more violent and more chaotic than even what I would be if I was playing on the least non-lethal run as possible. I kind of wish I could see
I imagine you made that masquerade a lively event. I doubt there will be another high society party that will live up to it.
I'd like to see probably the ending to this game if you killed nobody and set off no alarms and did all of that, but it's not going to be drastically different. It's going to be one cutscene different.
Do you need me to build something
sure.
for you? I can make anything. Practically.
Let's buy some stuff. So we'll go ahead and get the mask optics. We have 3,500. Combat sleep dart. Pistol upgrade is probably gonna be good. Crossbow reload. Crossbow accuracy. Pistol accuracy 1. Pistol magazine. Pistol magazine 2. Pistol reload. So if you're gonna really heavily focus on pistol use, it's gonna show you that's gonna take a lot of gold. We still need 600 for that, probably another 600 for accuracy 3. So 1200, 1800, and then 21 plus another 1200 would be 3,300 for that, plus 600 for that, which would be almost 4,000 more gold is needed to get all the upgrades, it feels like. Let's look into his
They
heart.
top off the wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars. Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Piero's dreams. He is Piero Joplin. Even now he visualizes the next invention. Astonishing. I wish you could see it too.
So it really feels like, so he's being visited by the outsiders also, leading him to make the weapons. So the outsider effectively designed the equipment I'm wearing right now. All this assassination stuff. So it's really hard to make the argument that the outsider is not in favor of chaos and not completely and intentionally trying to have me run around, kill people. Doesn't look like we're gonna run into anybody or get any more optional quests. Let's see. So now we go to the tower to take out the Lord Regent. Let's
Ready
do
to
it.
face the Lord Regent? About time we took care of my say. Long past time.
And then they don't even voice your choices. Why? Why not have them voice my decision to say, yeah, let's go. Alright, return to the tower. It's time for the Lord Regent's rule to end. If you succeed, Emily can be crowned Empress. You must return to Dunwall Tower and infiltrate the place where you once served as Lord Protector. Ever paranoid, the Lord Regent has upgraded security over the months and has a heavily defended safe room to which he will escape if you set off any alarms. So we've been to this area at the very beginning of the game.
Last memories of Dunwall Tower might not be good ones, huh? So maybe you could make up for what happened back then. It'll be a bit of a climb from the water lot. Most important thing is killing the Lord Regent. Built himself quite a place at the top of the tower. Calls it his safe room or something. Crazy if you ask me. Another point of interest while I'm giving you the grand tour, Corvo. Broadcast control station here where all them announcements come from. Might be worth looking into. Ready? Next time I see you, the Lord Regent will be dead. And if not, well, it was an honor to serve with you.
So we have to infiltrate Dunwall Tower. The first thing to do would be to pull out the heart. Make sure there aren't any collectibles anywhere around here. Let's see, there's one 24 meters that way, 92 that way, 20 that way. Interesting. So we're gonna work our way up this waterlock. We could certainly do more. And figure out different ways up. So we are introduced here to a new thing. Here's one of the bone tribes. We'll have to come back around again. So we have not seen this because of the way I played. There was a section.
If the plague were to take the entire city, or flames consume it, Dunwall Tower would be the last to fall.
So we can just blink through these wheels. We could also potentially slow down time. I think you could probably just run through them too. If we're gonna just be honest here. Let's go over here.
The Lord Regent conducts all his business, takes all his meals in his safe room.
Eats way up there on the roof? Don't he get dishes coming?
He doesn't eat while looking over the edge, though he has been known to take a few.
Go ahead and drop that corpse so I can get these coins. That was weird. I don't know if his arm is supposed to be broken like that or not. Next one is real power, real power. So up we go. Let's look through here. We have a wall of light. Well, set off an alarm and kill me. It looks like. We only have 2 rewire tools left, so it would have been way smarter to not use that one there. But whatever. And these wall of lights, I believe, have their own like alarms built into them. So they make an alarm sound as they attack you. I think. I'm not sure. It's a shame, really. I mean, I'm playing this game a second time, and there's still stuff I'm not sure about because of the way the gameplay style is. That the only way you would ever learn anything to 100% in a game like this is to play the levels over and over and over again, which is just not fun. Usually what they do in games to avoid things like this is they have you do the same things over and over again, so you learn it like the back of your hand, but in different locations. So you'll end up fighting the same people or the same enemies over and over again. We got to pickpocket him. I don't think I really need to, but I want to. Just in case I haven't gotten that achievement yet, which I should have. There's really no reason why I shouldn't have gotten it already. So there's all kinds of people that would see me if I tried to go up there. So ideally, what I want to do is get on the roof. Can I get on the roof? There we go. So now I can just walk over this building. Now, honestly, if you're trying to sneak into a place, walking on a building is usually the worst way to do it, because everybody and their dog can hear somebody walking on the roof. It's very loud, very echoey. Look at this place. It has been turned into nothing but a fortress. A 100% fortress.
You'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Yes, of course. Attention, Dunwall Tower personnel. Remain on post until you receive further orders.
So, one of the rooms is right here at 34 meters. I don't think I can get up high enough. These lights would see me, these things would shoot at me. Have I killed anybody in this level yet? No. I have gone a surprisingly long amount of time without killing anybody. For me. I don't know why I feel I should be patted on the back for that, but I kinda do. So that doorway is blocked off. So we have this whole bushes thing. Bushes don't help. Not one bit. We have a fenced wall of light that I believe is turned off and broken. Yeah, it's broken. So I could have just walked through it. We got some rats. And the problem with the rats again is if there are rats, that means the bad guys will eventually sit here and try and attack the rats, and then they'll run into me just as a afterthought. There we go.
Huh? What was that?
Off limits area. Find the torturer's chamber. Good, let's do that. And kill the torturer. So much for patting myself on the back for not killing anybody. I could try to put a power thing in here and turn on that wall. Find the torturer's chamber. Visit the torturer. I think that's all inside the place, though. I think that's inside the building, and we haven't even made it to that point. What new bone charms did we get? Falling star, reinforced bolts. I'm getting the feeling that some of the bone charms I'm picking up are either upgrading other things or being put out of water. Let's see. So there is a
Bastard!
this guy right here can see me. So if I could get up to that and hack it, that would be nice. Now, have I already set off an alarm that has doomed me to have to try and find the Emperor? I could also possess this fish. That might be the best way to get in. There's another guy that saw me. Another guy that's coming for me.
Come on, please!
I mean, slowly I am just killing all these people. Here. So we come over here, and we rewire this. And this thing just starts going crazy about firing on the enemy. This is about as high chaos as we can go. He's gonna start firing on the tall boys. He's gonna start firing on everything. Let us come over here and make movement towards the room. Now that they've been taken care of. Well, they will be effectively taken care of. Eat that food. Gloves, more food. This. Okay, another room. Bullets. So why is it not firing on them anymore? I don't know. It must have killed them all. Would be my guess. Either that or they've managed to disable it somehow. Rune is 84. Can't jump over that part. I may have to actually possess the fish to get to the rune. Or maybe not. Let's just go in this section here and figure it out. So I will say that this area is probably very well laid out and thought out. It is a total battlefield area, unfortunately. So we had no opportunity to check this area and figure out what's going on until this very moment. So if I wanted to become an expert at running this level, it just doesn't make sense. I'm gonna possess the fish because it shouldn't be showing me a rune if it is not. Am I too far away from the fish? I guess I could just jump down. I'll just jump down and possess it. Alright. So this isn't the right way, I don't believe. May have to end up possessing a second fish to find the right way. Yep. Where is the entrance? Here it is. I don't know. I have no idea what the deal is there. So let's just go ahead and open this. And hopefully we didn't miss that collectible. Rune 94 bone charm. Rune 42. Broadcast control station is this way. Torturous chamber is down that way. We've got a lot to do. First things first, you see one guy right there.
What is going on down there, General?
There's a lot of guys.
There are no reports of any disturbances, Lord Regent.
I don't care. Double the guards anyway. Triple them.
Sure everyone is doing what needs to be done.
Yes, Lord Regent. Since the rooftop is secure, you should stay in the safe room for now. My men and I will ensure no one gets up to you.
Yes, you do that, General.
I'm heading up. Keep this area secure and use that alarm if there's any sign of trouble. Yes, sir.
So there's technically three floors here in this building. Although they are very well kind of merged. So like that's the first floor, this is the second floor, that's the third floor. Like, will this guy see me? Let's see. the broadcast control station, so we need the key for that. You know, it's really stupid to do this. Why don't I just use the dark vision? There's a lady. How can there be? Must be a maid. Because they do not have men in their military. Alright, you know what? Easy enough. We got plenty of sleep darts. There we go. Bullets. We'll rewire that. We're out of rewire tools now. So go ahead and close that door. Security room key needed. Jeez, is there a mouse way through that? Why are there rats here? There's not a mouse way. Oh, let's go ahead and dislock it and then take this guy out. Yeah, that's good. Just start a little pile here. Possess this rat. We will use the rat to our advantage. Walk right through that thing. Can we get through here? No, we can't. Interesting. So, no, you cannot use a rat, even on a reprogrammed thing. So if I was going to use the rat's ability...
What's going on down there, General?
There are no reports of any disturbances.
I don't care. Double the guards anyway. Triple them. I'm sure everyone is doing what needs to be done.
Yes, Lord Regent. Since the
Be up
rooftop
there,
is
come
secure,
on.
you should stay in the safe. My men and I will ensure no one gets up to you.
Yes, you do that, General.
I'm heading up. Keep this area secure and use that alarm if there's any sign of trouble. Yes. Stupid cut.
So he's coming up which way? Which way does this guy go? Which way does he go? So he didn't have the key on him either, unfortunately. So instead of rewiring that, I will just instead leave it unpowered. There's no reason up here. Security room key still needed. So here's one guy coming. Is he coming that way? Not. See, the problem is like this.
Mind the outside.
This whole place is gone to the hounds.
Like, apparently I can't have dark vision on the whole time. Let's set this up. There we go. I think we probably missed some things, but that's alright, we'll come back and get them. Regular bullets. This way might be a way down. Eat this food. Steal that one coin, because that's really worth it. Although the thing next to it is worth 20. Sokolov. Drink would be nice. Be nice if I had some more rewire tools. Right now too. He's not holding anything. So let's see. Tales for Children. To read that. This is 15 meters up, so somehow there's a way to get to that. This one's 14 meters down. This one to get to that one. Find the torturer's chamber. Kill the torturer. He has magic abilities. This was not working. Well, did we kill the animal? Nope. Did not kill the animal until then.
Here you are, Corvo, within the high walls of your enemy's stronghold. What an impressive sight you make on your way to face the Lord Regent. How will you end his reign? By blood or by truth? He's not an easy man to get close to. If the Empress had been as well guarded, how different things would be now. Is it just revenge you're after, or do you have another plan in mind? Will you restore things, make it all right again and crown a new Empress? Or will you send them all howling into the void? Either way, I expect a good show.
Again, I kind of think he's just benevolent. As a granny So this guy was just torturing, I guess practicing on corpses, this torture, or maybe he just doesn't even realize they're dead. So, yeah, but he had magical powers, that guy. And if you need any more thought that the outsider is both, very possibly both good and evil, I don't think much more is really needed. Let's get up here. So I think the broadcast control station is the thing that would beat the Emperor. So I think you kind of defeat this level if you do that. So then to the roof is the other way, straight way to do that. We need to get one more floor up, is what we need to do.
This whole place has gone to the hounds.
Like, I'm hearing people talk. I don't think it's because...
Now what? Go!
Try not to use the dark vision too much. But look at the difference of what you see between one.
I have men at all entry points and guard procedures. No one cares for defenses. No, very good. Going to the rooftop to check security myself. Watch this area. Yes, Jet. Found over here?
So we've got somebody here that's gonna see me if I'm not careful. Actually, I believe this lady's cool.
No! Get around it! Get going! Where are you? Take that!
Save my bullets a little bit. So I thought she was gonna be cool. Chamber key, but obviously she wasn't. Daughter of Tibia. So we have a rune that's 44 and a charm that's 26. Go ahead and use our dark vision.
When I find you, it's going to be
You know what? Time to drink. Wow, I killed him with a sleep dart. Or I probably didn't kill him with a sleep dart, but there's gotta be some kind of secret chamber somewhere on this.
going on there?
Guards, to me! You're gonna bleed, damn you!
It's not working. Oh, this is not good.
Come on!
Look at that gun. That gun is powerful.
Get around him! Got you now! Take this! Whiskey for a week! Gotta bleed!
Is that it? Anybody else want some? Now in theory there's no bodies around. How do I get to the back side of this? It's just nothing with the statue there. Nothing that looks like we could go outside the... Let's go this way and see if we can get this rune. I think at this rate you can pretty much guarantee that there's nobody left in this area. Or very little people left in this area. Lord Regent's chambers. Get that rune. Pick that up. No big collectibles to get. Just the standard things. Here's a guy that you could potentially possess. Let's see, do we have any idea what his combination to his safe would be? I have no idea what the combination is. So I could sit here and just try them all, I guess. But that would take forever. There was no note. Chamber pot. Tibia. No secret code in the clock. Anything like that. Whatever is in this thing is not worth it though. So I'm not gonna bother with that. The only thing that I'm interested in is bone charms, which I need to figure out. Need to figure out how to get to that bone charm. How does one get to that bone charm? Interesting. So we're far away from our goal. practically could care less about reaching our goal right now, actually. Do I have to go downward and then come back up? Interesting. Let's check out what this place is. Overseer chant. It's some kind of religious area. Full of a couple of nice things. Ooh, this may not be good. Oh, barely. Barely made it back up here. So there's a pickup I missed over there. Ah. Now I can use it. Because I have the dark vision. And only because I have the dark vision on.
Emily, my daughter, I know that one day you'll be grown up. And I wonder what you'll remember of these years. Will you recall your time as a child with fondness? Or were there too many caretakers, formal dinners and lessons about boring old history? Maybe the precious hours we spent together shine brighter. Time captured now and then with your mother and with Corvo, who was always close to my heart. I hope the season of rats and plague will be nothing more than a passing shadow on your early memories. A crisis come and past, weathered by your mother and her advisors. You'll sit on the throne someday, and will do well, I hope. It's a tricky life, full of responsibility and peril. It was not your choice to be the daughter of an empress, but I believe you'll rise to the challenge. Stay good-hearted, Emily. Keep drawing and telling stories, and only share your power with those you truly trust.
Power. Interesting. Now you don't grab this note or anything. You don't take it to Emily to hear, oddly enough. And then we found this other note. Empress to Corvo. Corvo, I have missed you while you have been away. If I could trust anyone else with these matters, I would gladly send them so you could remain close, but there is no one else. The plague has taken so many. The spy master was right to insist I send you. When you are away, every day seems a heavy burden. Even simple tasks seem worrisome. Emily is difficult to manage, and the great troubles of the city, the conflict and the plague, all seem insurmountable. But when you are near, it is different. My heart is at peace. So it almost feels like she was in love with you. Also, that's almost exactly what the first few sentences of the game were. Do we have enough runes now to get possession 2? Yeah, I guess we do. So now we can possess people, and we have unnevering target. Enemies have a slight chance to miss with guns. I think we should turn that on. And so what should we turn off? Potions give you more health when it's sword fighting. Powers are more effective. Good lungs. There you go, we'll turn that off. We don't need that more than we need unnerving target for bone charm. So that's our new bone charms. That was worth it, I think. uh, to find that. I want to find all the collectibles if I can. There was pretty important to the story for it to be a hidden side section too. Anywho, we've been going an hour, so that means it's time to end this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.